Hey there, folks! Welcome to the Stu's Game Reviews live stream. It is the 8th night of Hanukkah, or Hanukkah, or whatever you want to call it, and I have this game which I've never played before. It's called Who Stole Hanukkah, the great interactive mystery game, and it looks like it's like, I don't know, claymation or something like that. I'm not really sure, but never played this. I don't know if it's an adventure game or some other type of game. I don't know. Hey, Nick Gamer, how's it going? But I figured, like, there's so many Christmas games out there. There are not too many Hanukkah games. I figured I have to try this game out. And again, it is the 8th night of Hanukkah tonight, or the last night of Hanukkah for this year. And that seemed appropriate. How you doing, Nick Gamer? Everything is going well with you? Hope you are doing well. So we have Windows 3.1 running, and you see it, Who Stole Hanukkah is up there. I'm going to get it started in one moment. First, I just want to say, for anybody watching this after the fact, if you want to catch these exciting things live, make sure you subscribe to this channel and you have the notifications on. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you like this channel or like the video or you hate the video, feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you really like the channel, check out the Discord. The link is in the description. Alright, so we're going to get started here. And we'll see how it goes. Who Stole Hanukkah? Gem Productions.
Welcome to Who Stole Hanukkah, an interactive mystery game. Pick your language.
ברוכים הבאים למי גנב את חנוכה. הרפתקה בלשית אינטראקטיבית. באיזו שפה תרצו לשחק?
Добро пожаловать в игру «Кто украл Хануку?» Великую, таинственную компьютерную игру. Выбери язык.
Bienvenue sur Qui a volé Chanukah, le grand jeu du mystère interactif. Choisissez votre langue.
Bienvenidos a ¿Quién robó Hanukkah? El gran juego de misterio interactivo. Escoge tu idioma.
I think it's sort of funny they just go through all the languages before they even let you pick. That Russian one's not interesting. The other thing I think is interesting is they do call it Chanukah, which is the way they say that's the word in Hebrew, so it makes sense. Hey, Adventure Game Geek, how's it going? It says Happy Hanukkah, Stu. I swear I didn't steal it. So we'll see if this is any good. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's an adventure game or not. I mean, I'm not really sure, but we'll pick English. And there's instructions, but they're not extremely helpful. I don't like reading too much stuff. So we'll just see if we can figure it out based on what goes on here. We can always come back if we need to, I suppose. Let's hit new game.
Starting new game. One night. Not long before Hanukkah, Professor Croak was in his study. There, among his rare collection of relics from the Hellenistic period, he gazed fondly at his most prized possession, the actual jar of oil which Judah Maccabee found in the temple in Jerusalem, and whose oil miraculously burned for 8 days. This year, he thought to himself as he dozed off, he would celebrate the 8th night of Hanukkah by burning the last remaining bit of this historic oil. But while the professor slept, the lights went out. Shrill sounds pierced the night, and when the professor awoke, the jar of oil was missing. Who could have done such a thing? Was it the Greek statue Narciso? Crystal, the fortune teller? The ever-hungry Latka troll?
What the hell?
The warrior elephant, Bamba? Schlemiel, the temple repairman? The veteran actress, Mademoiselle Menorah? Or a star, lead singer of the Candle Sisters? Or the elusive Groucho Cat? It's up to you to find out who did it in Who Stole Hanukkah? Nearly's the name, Hanukkah's my game. I'll be in my room if you want my help finding clues. Oh, and one hint. You'd better check out every suspect carefully before you guess who did it.
Adventure Game Geek says was the troll. I mean, the troll looks like the most guilty, or Groucho Cat. So, just in case anybody here watching this doesn't know anything about Hanukkah, let me just explain very briefly. Okay, first of all, the story of Hanukkah it took place in the Greek during the Greek Empire, and the Greeks were trying to make everybody become like assimilated to Greek culture, and many of the Jews who lived in Israel were happy to do that, but there were a few that didn't want to, and they were being forced to, and they rebelled against the Greeks, and they won a battle, and that's what Hanukkah sort of celebrates. But there was also a miracle, apparently, involving oil, because when they wanted to light the menorah, which is the candelabra in the temple, there was no more oil left, because the Greeks had basically ruined all the oil. They only found one little thing of oil, and they used it to light the menorah, and ended up, instead of burning for just one night like they expected it to, it burned for 8 nights until they're able to find, or 8 days and 8 nights, until they're able to find more oil going forward. So that's like the miracle. So they said this Professor Croak, the frog guy, he had the last of the oil or some nonsense like that, and he was going to burn it this year. I don't know what the hell they're smoking, but that's what they're talking about. And then, in case anybody doesn't know, latke is a potato pancake, which is traditionally eaten on Hanukkah because it has lots of oil in it. So any fried foods are traditionally eaten on Hanukkah because of oil. But the two big ones are potato latkes, which are potato pancakes, and jelly donuts. And I unfortunately cannot eat potato latkes because I'm allergic to potatoes. So that's not my thing. So the latke troll is not me. I'm the jelly donut troll, not the latke troll. I think I had 5 jelly donuts today. But in any case, let's see what we have here. I don't know if we just go to guess these different windows. And I guess this is back where this dude is. What's the garbage? To end the game or something? I see the stop sign is to... What is this?
Hey! Who turned off the lights?
Okay.
I don't know about you. I'm clueless.
That's Groucho Cat, I suppose. Alright, let's go here. This is 3 doors.
Trying to get to Nerly's room? Not so fast. You need a gold key and the secret password.
Okay, so Nerly is the name of the girl who's just talking to us. Okay, allergic to potatoes back about your Christmas video. Uh-oh.
The temple in Jerusalem was taken over by the Greeks under Antiochus and turned into a Greek sanctuary. When Judah Maccabee led his troops into Jerusalem in 165 BCE, they marched up to the Temple Mount and entered the courtyard of the temple.
Oh boy, the Greeks got rid of almost everything that had been here, but we've managed to find a small jar of oil to light the menorah. But wait a minute, where is the menorah?
Good question, where is it? Maybe it's in here.
Oh, menorah! Nope, not there. Oh, menorah! Nope, not there. Oh, menorah!
Are you kidding me?
Nope, not there.
They put a pig in the temple to defile it, because Jews don't eat pig, supposedly.
Oh, menorah!
Oh, Jesus, come on.
Nope, not there.
I'm sorry I'm playing a Jewish game saying Jesus, but what the hell's going on here?
These iron spears? Greek soldiers must have left them. And maybe with a little work.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Voila! The perfect menorah. But the oil's not gonna hold out for long. We need to travel to a faraway place to get olives. Quick! What can I write on to get to the olive trees?
By the way, menorah was made of gold, so, I don't think they made it out of spears.
Of course! You want the secret password to get into Nerly's room. So answer this. In the time of the Maccabees, which part of the temple was considered the most holy?
The western wall. The Holy of Holies. The altar where offerings were brought.
So the Maccabees are the guys, the Israeli Jews who fought against the Greeks. So which could be the holiest part? Could it be the western wall, the temple, the altar where the offering was brought, or the Holy of Holies? They're going to say the Holy of Holies.
The Holy of Holies.
How much is?
Right. The secret password is the Holy of Holies.
So to get to that girl's room, you have to say the Holy of Holies. I said, now, so what did I do? So I got this. Like, what else is going on here? That's it? I'm supposed to leave now? Guess?
Oh boy, the Greeks got rid of almost everything that had been here, but we've managed to find a small jar of oil to light the menorah. But wait a minute, where is the menorah?
Oh, we did this already. Alright, let's leave. Okay, so I still can't go because I need a gold key. Adventure Game Geek says, I'm not Jewish, but I kind of like this.
Do, 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 do.
There's a key.
Do, 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 do. Have you seen my screwdriver? I'm Schlemiel, and I was just about to fix all the musical instruments from the temple in Jerusalem when I misplaced my... What's that you say? Oh yeah, the Greeks sure left everything a mess. Look how broken all these instruments are. I'm gonna need my glasses for this job.
On your head, dipshit.
Where are my glasses? They were here a minute ago. Anyway,
Schlemiel's
you
like
can
an
help
idiot.
me by
Yiddish.
dragging the pieces of a musical instrument to my carpet and fitting them back together again. If you get stuck, click on my saw. Okay, wise guy. Who took my pencil?
I can't click on his glasses, I don't think.
Hey, this isn't my screwdriver.
Alright, so this is like supposed to rearrange these pieces? Oh my god. I can't... Oh, does it go here? I guess so. This is like every other Adventure Game Geek. There's like some bullshit thing you gotta read. It's like millions of pieces, though. Okay, that good. I guess they have to all go on the carpet. Do, 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 do. Hey Gamers Grotto. Can't sell this Who Stole Hanukkah or Muppets on crack. I think it's both. That's annoying. Stop doing that. Oh, come on. It's like if there's no room on the carpet, then it just like moves it back to the thing. I can't see them unless they're on the carpet. There's too much noise in the background, so I'm just trying to like... Does this go together? Yeah, it does. This goes in here? Okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay, this goes in here. Okay. Making progress.
Good work! You put together the Pa'amon. This was a popular instrument in the temple. Even the high priest, HaKohen HaGadol, wore miniature ones attached to his robe.
AKA a bell. If you don't speak Hebrew. This looks like drums or something. I guess this goes on here, right? Okay.
Great! You put together the Toph! Can't you just hear those drums as we march the Ten Commandments to the Ark in Solomon's temple?
Nope. Can't, but I'll take your word for it. I love his voice. Once he makes me want to teach him the mystical ways of the chloroform rag. That's funny. Is there a Jewish version of the Muppets? I don't know about that, but there is an Israeli version of Sesame Street where instead of Big Bird, there's a giant porcupine, and instead of Oscar the Grouch is Moshe the Grouch, and he's brown. But yeah. How do I put this thing together? Just doesn't look like it goes there. Okay, this thing goes in here. Come on. Oh, what the hell happened now? Oh, it's like stuck? Okay, there it goes. What? Okay. It's like a harp or something, but I don't know how it fits together. What goes in this little hole? I guess nothing. It's probably just a hole, but... Let's just... Can anybody see how to put this damn thing together? Did I miss some pieces or something? Okay. It's like a trumpet or something. Oh, maybe that goes here. Okay.
Wow! You put together the Chatzotzra! In temple ceremonies, the priests, the Kohanim, would blow this. If you were making a trip to Jerusalem, say at Passover, Shavuot, or Sukkot, this might be the first sound of the temple you'd hear in the distance.
Okay. How do I make this thing? It looks like it should be easy, but... Okay. This dude walks the room, trumpet sounds. I don't know about that. It's a lyre. Aha. Oh, come on, that definitely fits. Stop doing that. You know that this goes here. Oh my god. Maybe it's already in the right place. I'm gonna move this.
Hey! You put together the Nevel! If you walk up those steep steps to the temple, greeting you was a huge choir of Levites and an orchestra of stringed instruments, including this Nevel. Well now, how about a little song in honor of the Maccabees? You can keep clicking on the instruments, or you can click on my carpet to start repairing again. Now where did I leave those pliers?
I want the key. The song they keep playing is like it's like a famous song for Hanukkah in Hebrew. It's called Ma'oz Tzur. It goes like Ma'oz Tzur Yeshuati L'chana El Shabeach. That's the tune.
Oh, you want the key to Nerly's room? I thought I saw it somewhere. Well, let's hear the sounds of the temple instruments. And if you can click on them in the same order, you'll get the key.
So, I think we were investigating suspects.
Oh, here it
But-
is. You got the key to Nerly's room.
I think we found out. What happened now? Oh, I got the key, okay. I think we found out we could go into this lady's room and like raid her underwear drawer or something. So we forgot completely about saving Hanukkah. We just want to like perv on this lady. I'm not really sure, honestly.
It's locked. Don't you get it?
Yeah, well, I have the key here. Is my inventory?
Ah, you've got the gold key.
You didn't ask me for the password.
What about the secret password? Now that's what I call a password.
Come on in. I see you visited Shlemiel, the temple repairman. Do you think a bumbler like him could be behind all this? Now, you can look over pictures of the suspects or go to the scene of the crime. Mademoiselle Menorah.
What's the point of looking at their pictures?
Or a star of the Candle Sisters.
Okay, I can't. This room is a complete waste of time, is what you're telling me?
I see you're new at this. Don't worry, I'll help you. Look at the suspect's pictures or go to the scene of the crime.
Guess I'll...
Here we are at the scene of the crime.
Your hat's
Use
on
your
fire.
magnifying glass to look for clues. When you're done, go back and hit the streets again.
Okay. This is where this thing was.
Schlemiel, the repairman, can't fix an instrument to save his life.
Hey, Professor! It's Narciso! Love to have you on my show sometime. Let's do lunch after Hanukkah.
I think she's supposed to be a candle, that's why she has a flame on her head. Supposed to be like a anthropomorphic candle.
See no evil. Hear no evil.
That was actually funny. I can give points for that one. That was funny.
50 ways to love your latkes. The professor hates to cook.
Oh, that's interesting. Is that a clue? Nothing else really around here. Alright, let's get out of here.
Meet you back at my room, okay?
Oh, alright. Sounds good. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go out here.
Hold on. I don't let just anybody into Nearly's room. You need a gold key and the secret password.
Wait a second. What's the deal here? Every single place has her room? I guess so. I guess she has a room in every single apartment. That's weird.
Oh, I'm Mademoiselle Menorah, and I'm so sad. There's no one to like me, and I've always depended on the kindness of strangers. Wait, do you want to like me? Just drag my candles to the right places, and then click on my little red helper, the shamish, to tell me that that's all the candles you want to light tonight.
Okay.
Ah, good. My candles always go in from right to left, just like Hebrew letters. And of course, they only get lit after the sun sets.
See, I need to go from right to left.
Ah, when my candles are in, we'll say the blessings, we'll light the candles, have some singing, some spinning. Ooh la la, this is the life.
You there, Shamish! You're going to have to do all the work, you know?
I think
My
she's
other
possessed.
candles are only for looking at, to remind us of the miracle of Hanukkah.
Well, it's the eighth
Not much
night.
oil in the jar. Judah Maccabeus found. He needs it to last 8 days while they make more. He sends his people out. 3 days to get to the olive trees. 3 days back to the temple. Another day to press the oil. And you've never seen anything like it? The old oil is still burning! It's a miracle for Judah Maccabee and his team!
She's very strange, this lady.
Hey, do you know what the 5th candle said to the 4th candle as it melted down faster? This really burns me up. I am a little menorah. You can make me out of clay, you can make me out of metal, you can make me out of wood, but don't make me out of chocolate if you know what's good.
Come on! If you stick me in some dusty old corner, the world will never know about the miracle of Hanukkah. You gotta put me in a window so everyone can see me.
This is pretty odd.
Oh, I love you! I really do! You put in every one of my precious candles! You've made my Hanukkah!
Oh, goodness me! Time to say the blessings. There are 2 of them that we say each night, and a 3rd that we say on the first night only. Click on my shamish when you're done.
I see the blessings now. Oh my gosh.
Baruch atah Adonai,
Wow.
Eloheinu melech haolam,
Wow.
asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah.
Wow. Okay.
ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך העולם, שעשה ניסים לאבותינו, בימים ההם בזמן הזה.
Since it's the 8th night, we wouldn't say the 3rd blessing, but let's say it anyway, because I don't hear her say it.
ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך העולם, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Alright, let's light the candles now.
Now, don't be shy. Just drag the shamash over to the wicks of the candles. Careful of your fingers. That's good. We light from left to right.
See, I do that.
Oh, you've been wonderful. What are you doing the next night of Hanukkah? You can click on any candle in a holder to see me play that role again, or on the shamash to do another Hanukkah lighting.
I want the key.
Well, you want the key to Nerly's room? Now, if you can put in its proper place, the first candle we light in the 8th night of Hanukkah, you'll have yourself a key.
Yay!
Well, congratulations. You got the key to Nerly's room.
I promise I won't misuse it. What's in here?
The Maccabee revolt succeeded. Judea was an independent country for 130 years until the rise of Rome. For the next several centuries, the rabbis of the Talmud argued about how to observe the holiday and the miracle of Hanukkah.
I'm gonna click on each one of them, I guess.
Why should we celebrate Chanukah? To remember the miracle that the Jewish spirit lived on, and that the oil in the temple burned for 8 days. I've got it. Let's light Hanukkah lamps with olive oil to remind us of the miracle.
All this talk of miracles, what if all of God's miracles can be explained through the laws of nature?
If you don't believe in miracles, then what do you call this?
Say, Eliezer, where can I get a set of those Hanukkah lamps?
Okay. Why is there a donkey here now?
Hanukkah is a time of celebration. We say Al Hanisim and the Hallel prayer.
Why Hallel, Hillel?
To thank God for the miracle of Hanukkah, and we never fast.
I'll drink to that.
During the 8 days of Hanukkah, and while the Hanukkah lights are burning, we don't do any work.
Hey, party time!
It's definitely an educational type game.
I say we should start with 8 lights and go down to 1. That way you'll always see how many days of Hanukkah are left.
No way. I say we start with 1 light and add 1 for each night of Hanukkah. Holiness should always increase, not decrease.
I agree with Hillel. Me too.
Me too! Sorry, Shammai.
You guys have to let me win sometime.
These guys look like the 7 dwarfs, especially this guy.
What if I don't have enough money to buy oil for Shabbat lights and Hanukkah lights?
That's a tough one, Rabbah.
So I say to myself, Shabbat lights are more important because they bring peace into my house. That makes sense. Okay, but what if it is between Hanukkah lights and wine for Shabbat? Which do I buy?
You got me.
I can't miss Kiddush. I do it every week. True, but I must light Hanukkah lights to publicize the miracle of Hanukkah.
Also true.
So I say, publicize the miracle of Hanukkah.
Thank God!
Okay, can I click on this thing?
Of course! You want the secret password to get into Nerly's room. So answer this. Who is the rabbi who taught us to light 1 more candle additional night of Hanukkah until all 8 are burning?
Me,
This
Rabbi
guy.
Eliezer.
Me, Rabbi Hillel.
Me, Rabbi Shammai.
Me, Rabba.
This guy.
Me, Rabbi Hillel.
Yay!
Right. The secret password is Hillel.
Okay, so now I can go back and go to this room.
It's locked. Don't you get it? That won't open me.
Oh, whoops. This one.
Ah, you've got the gold key.
Now that's what I call a password.
Come on in. I see you visited Mademoiselle Menorah. If she's the one who took the jar, she'd certainly know how to disguise it.
Now, if I go back here, is it the same thing?
Back at the scene of the crime. I'm sure we've missed something. Look for new clues, and don't forget to review any old ones.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, this thing here. What's this spot?
Now, if the window was shut and opened from the outside, that would require a lot of muscle.
Who has a lot of muscle?
Greatest instruments of the temple. Since when was the professor interested in this?
Well, the book changed also. The book before said about cooking or something. Now it's about instruments. Maybe it's the Schlemiel guy. I don't know. I'm confused. Let's go back here.
Meet you back at my room, okay?
Anytime, lady. Let's try this one.
Trying to get to Nerly's room?
This time
Not
that's
so
her room?
fast. You need a gold key
Alright,
and a
alright.
secret password.
You tricked me.
Hey, baby, I'm Aura, and I'm a star when it comes to singing Hanukkah songs.
She thinks she's so number one, Dora.
Tell me about it, Nora. Now, you can pick any of our Hanukkah hit songs. Come back to me to stop a song. And come
This is
to
cool.
us to pause.
Hang
or
on one second,
start
guys.
again. And honey, anytime you want to sing it yourself, just unplug our rainbow.
Wish we could unplug her.
Amen, sister.
Hey, sorry about that. So someone's on Twitch also. The educational Hanukkah game, whenever this existed. Neither did I. Wait, so which... I don't know if they sound now. Let's try to click on this.
Mao's Tzor is a song of thanks to God for saving the Jewish people time and again in history. It was written over 700 years ago by a poet named Mordechai, and the first letters of the verses spell out his name.
Never heard of the guy. He ought to get himself a better agent.
Maybe to sing the song now? What's with the harmony? I can barely hear it. It's sort of crazy. What? Don't repeat. Alright, what's the next song?
Hanerot Halalu is a prayer about the miraculous victory of the Maccabees. We sing it after the candle blessings, and it reminds us that the candles are for looking at only, to remind us of the Hanukkah miracle.
Right on. Candles are always beautiful to look at.
Veal, it says.
על ידי כהניך הקדושים, בכל 8 ימי חנוכה, הנרות הללו קודשים, ואין לנו רשות להשתמש בהם אלא לראותם בלבד, כדי להודות ולהלל לשמך הגדול, על ניסיך ועל ישועתך ועל נפלאותיך.
When I move the mouse, it like makes the audio screw up a little bit.
Yemei HaChanukah is a song about how we celebrate Chanukah. We spin the dreidel, we eat donuts, especially if we're in Israel.
And we light the Hanukkah candles and say, God bless the Maccabees!
Weird they try to take these like folk songs and turn them into like pop songs. Hey Mark. I think they had a rainbow plugged into like an outlet or something. Alright, I want this key.
Oh, honey, you want the key to Nerly's room? No sweat. If you can name that tune, you'll be in key heaven. Click on Dora or Nora to hear the excerpt again. Ready, set?
This is one.
Hey, baby, you got the key to Nerly's room.
It's so weird how they make this about getting a key to this woman's room. Every single level.
For generations, Jews have been celebrating Hanukkah, especially the commandment to light the Hanukkah menorah, or Chanukiah. Because Jews live in so many places, different customs grew up around the lighting of the Hanukkah menorah.
Jonah, stand straight, and don't forget to speak slowly. Abby, keep your hair out of your eyes, and get rid of your gun, for heaven's sakes. Okay, ready? Welcome to our show, where we bring you Hanukkah magic from around the world. Here is a Hanukkah menorah, 8 candles, and a shamash. Now you see it, now you don't.
Okay.
Hanukkah!
Let's not get mixed up. This is the menorah that stood in the temple, and it had 7 branches.
And this is the Hanukkah menorah many of us light today. 8 candles for 8 days, and a shamish to do the lighting. Chanukah. Look how simple the first Hanukkah menorahs were. This one's from the time of the Talmud. You pour in some oil and light a little wick which floated on top of the oil.
The wick would soak up the oil and keep the flame burning until no oil was left.
Okay. Doesn't seem like too much work here.
Of course! You want the secret password to get into Nelly's room. So answer this. What is the most popular song to sing after lighting the candles?
Happy birthday!
Ma'ud Sur.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
I feel like this one.
Ma'ud Sur.
Right! The secret password is Ma'od Sur.
Okay, then I go to her room.
It's locked. Don't you get it? Ah, you've got the gold key.
Now that's what I call a password.
Come on in. I see you visited Aura Star. She's so rich and famous. Would she lower herself to a crime like this?
You know it would be untrue. I'm trying to think what that's from.
Back at the scene of the crime. I'm sure we've missed something. Look for new clues, and don't forget to review any old ones.
Now there's more stuff here.
Aha! A footprint. No, wait. A handprint. Why would someone be walking on their hands?
Good question.
Now, if the window was shut and opened from the outside, that would require a lot of muscle. The Hanukkah Songbook. The professor doesn't even know how to read music.
The book changes every time.
The Hanukkah Songbook.
That's weird.
The professor doesn't even know how to read music.
Okay.
Meet you back at my room, okay?
Alright, so let's go this one now.
That's my room. See you later.
That's my room?
That's my room. See you later.
How come she has a room in every single building then, too? Okay.
Hello to all our friends out there. I'm Narciso, your host, and this is Pick Your Culture. Today's guests are 2 coins, that wild and crazy Greek Syrian king, Antiochus Epiphanes.
Okay.
And that famous Jewish rebel, Judah the Hammer Maccabee.
This is so weird.
Here's how we play.
You
I
know
ask a
that it
question.
would be
Contestants
untrue.
answer when you
There you
click
go.
on them.
Thank you, Mark.
When I announce that the round is over, you in the audience get to gong the one you like less. Sounds like fun, huh? Let's begin round 1. The first question is, what were you like as a little boy?
Just to click on it, I guess.
I was a rotten kid. Used to break lots of vases. Spill wine on the upholstery. Once I put a scorpion in my brother's tunic. Me? I loved to run around and play army with my 4 brothers. Yeah, those were good times.
Supposed to be Judah Maccabee.
Hey fans, how about these contestants?
Supposed to be like King Antiochus of the Greeks and Judah the
Question number
Maccabee.
2. What kind of relationship did you have with your father?
My old man, he was a tyrant, always telling me what to do. I couldn't wait to become king, so I could boss other people around. My dad was the bravest man I ever met, but gentle too. I remember he'd always put his hands on my head when he'd say the priestly benediction.
Okay, question number 3. This one's a toughie. Do you believe in God?
Okay.
I'll do you better than that. I believe in gods. Lots of them. Of course, my personal favorite is the head god, Zeus. I try to run a tight ship just like he did. You bet I believe in God. The God of Abraham and Sarah. I believe in the God that helped our small army beat the Greeks. God schmod. You guys got lucky.
Okay, fans, that's it for round 1. Now it's your turn. Just gong the one you like less. Go ahead.
Guess it's supposed to gong him because he's the bad guy.
I'm gonna get you.
What an audience we have today. Give yourselves a big hand.
This is so strange, but it's interesting.
Ready for round 2? Here's the first question. What is your favorite color?
Well, I would have to say marble-colored. I think I look fabulous in marble. Oh, definitely gold. That's the color of the giant menorah that stood in the temple. That was a beautiful sight.
Great answers, contestants. On to the next question.
So strange.
Who would you least like to spend a rainy day with?
Who cares? Can we just move on to the... Probably can, but... Oh, let's keep listening.
I'd have to say the Greek Egyptian king, that Ptolemy fellow. I can't stand the way he thinks he runs the Greek Empire when everyone knows that I run the Greek Empire.
Okay.
I'd say the Hellenists. Not because they take on Greek ways, but because some of them forget they're Jews. That's the worst thing that happened to the Jewish people since the Golden Calf.
Great. Now, let's wrap up this round with a final question. What is your favorite joke?
It reminds me, did you hear the one about that old man who refused to bow down to the statue of Zeus I put up in his town? Now that was a good one. Of course I sent in soldiers to take care of him.
It's not much of a joke.
How about the one where the Greek army couldn't beat a ragtag crew of locals a fraction their size? As I once told my Maccabees, the joke's on the Greeks.
Oh, you
Also
guys
terrible
are
joke.
too much. Okay, fans, back to you. You've heard round 2. Now gong the one you like less.
Alright, I'll have to gong him.
What do you know?
We're back with round 3. Ready, contestants?
No.
The question is, what is your sweetest memory?
I'll do one more round. If there's a round 4, I'm not doing it.
For sure, the day I became king. I've always said, if the crown fits, wear it. I've got to say the time we rededicated the temple, and 1 day's worth of oil burned for 8 days. You should have been there.
Moving right along, what was your most embarrassing moment?
Well, at one point in our war against the Maccabees, the rumor spread that I had died. Our top general had to leave the war in the middle to come back to Antioch, only to find me sitting there eating a leg of lamb. It was so embarrassing.
Okay.
I think my most embarrassing moment was when I came to the studio today and found myself on a coin. In Jewish tradition, we don't put our faces on coins, since that's making ourselves too much like God.
Sorry about that one, Judah. Okay, contestants, our very last question. What is the most important thing you wish for the next generation?
This is like the most unfunny part of the whole thing. I think every other thing we did in this game was better than this part, but I'll finish it off.
World peace. Under me as emperor, of course. Religious freedom.
Okay, fans, one more crack at the old gong. Gong the one you like less.
picking on me?
Yep. Is that it? I want the key.
You want the key to Nerly's room? Well, fans, let's play the key game! Here is a head, and here is a tail. Pick one, heads or tails, and we'll see how the coin lands.
Fozzie Bears. Well, this could be a coin flip? Okay. Fozzie Bear Spirit Juice could be these guys. I agree.
Fantastic! Tails it is.
The guy from Star Trek, you mean Apollo?
You've won the gold key to Nerly's room!
Yay. Alright, so look, sucker. Let's go here.
It's locked. Don't you get it?
And let's go here.
Over 2,300 years ago, Alexander the Great made Greece the largest empire in the world by capturing countries all around the Mediterranean Sea, including Israel, then called Judea. Greek culture spread throughout these countries, and some Jews, called Hellenists, were attracted to Greek ways. Sometimes a Jewish family would be divided over just how Greek to become.
Interesting.
I'm on my way to the bathhouse to make a Thanksgiving offering to the Emperor. Anyone want to come with?
Now, Jason, when we're getting ready for Shabbat?
Mom, my friend Ariadne has her own personal slave. Can I get one too?
You'll have to ask your father, dear. Remember when we used to carry our first fruits to the temple on Shavuot?
Mom, you're living in the past. Hey, can you pass me the stuffed grape leaves?
Dad, this Greek letter looks sort of like the Hebrew letter Aleph.
Aleph? Forget Aleph, Alex. You've got alphas and betas to learn.
It's cute. Hebrew using that same sound. He's an alpha bro.
Of course! You want the secret password to get into Nerly's room. So answer this. When did the Hanukkah story take place?
Right after the Exodus from Egypt.
Right after King Solomon built the first temple.
During the time of the second temple.
I don't know. My watch stopped.
Like him. No, that's this one.
During the time of the second temple.
Right! The secret password is the second temple.
But you can click on him to go back when he's there.
Ah, you want to know more about the spread of Greek culture? You've come to the right place.
Not really, but what do you have to say?
Ah.
What is this?
What does matzah have to do with Hanukkah? Did you know that the word afikomen, the matzah that we hide at the Passover Seder, is a Greek word? Greek customs influenced quite a bit of the Passover Seder, and in general, the Greek language introduced a number of words into Hebrew.
Interesting.
Today in Israel, you'll find many Greek remains from the time of the Second Temple. Architectural columns, rooms of houses, statues, paintings, potteries, and coins.
I guess I'm supposed to click on him to learn this stuff also.
There are no messages at this time.
In 333 BCE, Alexander the Great conquered the tiny Jewish state of Judea, which you see in gold. After he died, Syria, which you see in red, and Egypt, which you see in blue, both parts of the Greek Empire then, took turns controlling Judea. At the time of the Chanukah story, Judea was in Greek-Syrian hands.
Interesting. I guess you could also, like, Click here to read crap, which I'm not going to do. So if I go here, was that guy here? He wasn't. Okay.
Hello!
No, we're not do this again. Oh God, please.
Today's
all right.
It's locked. Don't you get it? Ah, you've got the gold key.
Now that's what I call a password.
Come on in. I see you visited Narciso, the Greek statue. He just might be slick enough to have committed this crime. Back at the scene of the crime. I'm sure we've missed something. Look for new clues, and don't forget to review any old ones. Loose change. Must be the professor's. He always likes to give out Hanukkah gelt. Aha! A footprint. No, wait. A handprint.
Same as before.
Why would someone be walking on their hands?
So this stuff doesn't change, it looks like.
The Greek statue Narciso never eats fried foods.
Oh, they told me something here. It wasn't there before.
Uh-huh. Someone's fingerprints on the glass, but very faint. Maybe they were wearing a glove.
They were wearing a glove and walking on their hands, too. Some of this stuff was not here. It's interesting.
It's the lock control. Who do you think? I need more flour. You got any?
So the more you do, I guess, the more this room opens up for you to see more stuff.
A dictionary of Chanukah words. This is too elementary for the professor. Now, if the window was shut and opened from the outside, that would require a lot of muscle.
Definitely seems like it's the lock control, like someone said at the beginning.
You have 3 more suspects to check out. See you back at my room, and hey, you're doing good.
I want to see something if I missed before. No, not here, not here. This dude.
You want to know more about how the temple in Jerusalem was restored? It was Judah Maccabee's shining hour.
What else did they say in here?
The 7-branched menorah that stood in the temple was made out of a solid piece of gold, just like the golden menorah of the tabernacle that the Jews carried with them in the desert. What's this? A lulav on Hanukkah? On Sukkot, Jews would make a pilgrimage to the temple in Jerusalem and wave the lulav. When Judah and his followers dedicated the temple after the victory, they waved the lulav.
Interesting.
This is a picture of the second temple from the period soon after the Maccabees. The red is the northern courtyard where sacrifices were brought. The blue is the southern courtyard where the rabbis of the Jewish High Court, the Sanhedrin, ran the justice system of ancient Israel. The gold is the Holy of Holies, the Kodesh HaKodashim, where the high priest entered on Yom Kippur to ask forgiveness for the people. The green is the section of the wall surrounding the temple that we call the Kotel, the Western Wall, where Jews pray in Jerusalem today.
Cool. Definitely a lot of information here.
There are no messages at this time.
Right, let's go back.
The menorah in the you want to know more about how the rabbis turned Hanukkah into a real festival of lights? Let's see. Olives are known as one of the 7 species of fruit with which the land of Israel is blessed. The other 6 species are wheat, barley, grapes, figs, pomegranates, and dates.
I think I would classify this as an adventure game. Even though it's like an educational adventure game.
The rabbis taught us to place the Hanukkah menorah near a window so that passerby can see its lights and be reminded of the miraculous victory of the Maccabees and the miracle of the oil. In Hebrew, this custom is called Pesum Hanez, publicizing the miracle. This is how a page of Talmud is set up. In the middle is a record of discussions by rabbis from the centuries after the Maccabees, called Mishnah and Gemara. And around the sides are later ideas about what's discussed in the middle. It's a conversation across time and space. For example, Hillel and Shammai lived in Palestine at the same time. Eliezer lived a couple of generations later, also in Palestine. And Rabbah lived centuries later in Babylonia. There's no specific section of the Talmud about Hanukkah. In fact, Hillel and Shammai's argument about how to light Hanukkah lights is found in a section of the Talmud about Shabbat.
This is definitely the most educational stream I've ever done. I'm pretty confident of that. Well, it's the little more thing we missed with this guy in here.
You want to know more about how Hanukkah is celebrated around the world? Let's go! Playing dreidel, or sevivon, is one of the most popular ways of celebrating Hanukkah around the world. The name, whether the Yiddish dreidel or the Hebrew sevivon, comes from the word meaning to spin.
Sevivon? Weird accent. Oh, you want to learn more about the dreidel? The Hebrew word for dreidel is sevivon.
Ooh, listen to this Hanukkah song called Ocho Candelikas from the former Yugoslavia.
Hanukkah's song from Yugoslavia. That's Spanish. This guy's a nice cup of coffee there. I got my first guy. Six candles, 7 candles, 8 candles, yeah. I don't speak Yugoslavian, but it's sort of obvious what they're singing about.
Where do you live? If it's the Southern Hemisphere, South America, South Africa, Australia, Hanukkah comes in the hot summertime, and it's always pretty late when it gets dark enough for candle lighting. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, North America, Israel, Europe, Hanukkah falls in the winter around the shortest days of the year. The Hanukkah menorah helps bring light and a feeling of warmth into the winter's early darkness.
I'm glad you're learning a lot, Mark. It's definitely a weird game. Interesting. Alright, let's go to the place we haven't been to yet. Right here. This one.
I see you are a person who likes to take chances. I'm Crystal, the fortune teller, and you can click on my golden ring if you want to challenge me to a game of dreidel. Or click on my crystal ring if you want to look into my crystal dreidel.
Let's look into your crystal dreidel.
You want to look into my crystal dreidel. When I look into the dreidel, I see.
The Kraken.
You will ask your parents for a pet this Hanukkah. They will say no.
Okay. It's like Magic 8 Ball.
So, you want to challenge me in dreidel? How very nice. You get 5 rings. And I get 5 rings. We each put one in the middle. Whoever spins a gimel gets everything that's in the middle. A hay gets half of what's in the middle. A nun wins nothing, loses nothing. A shin must put one in the middle. Your spin, click on the dreidel.
Those are generally accepted rules for dreidel.
Get half. My spin. I'm very lucky.
Well,
We each put one in the middle.
So you only got one.
Your spin. Put in
Oh
one.
man, I'm losing here.
My spin. How nice.
Oh, you took 2?
Your spin.
You pig! Half of 3 is 1 1/2. You can't take 2. The hell?
Get everything.
Well, I get that before.
We each put one in the middle.
This is completely random because I'm losing right now.
My spin. How special. Your spin.
How can I win anything if there's just a 1 in there all the time?
Get half.
At least they
We
just
each
keep
put
rounding
one
up
in
for
the
me
middle.
too.
My spin.
Yeah, you can't cut a ring in half. It should round down, not round up.
Good for
Oh
me.
God.
Your spin.
She's getting good luck.
Get everything.
Yeah, well,
We each put one in the middle.
she used to get
My
a bad spin.
So it
Finally.
is. Your spin. Put in one.
Oh, come on!
My spin. I'm
You're freaking
very
cheating!
lucky.
You're cheating!
We each put one in the middle.
I don't want to play this game anymore. This
Your
game sucks.
spin.
This is a game of skill.
Put in one.
I'm
My
completely really
spin.
ripped off here.
I'm very lucky.
You're already cheating.
Oh, look, I win. But I knew that all along. Want to play again?
No. Cheating. Cheating, stupid Ursula.
I see you want the key to Nelly's room. If you can spin a gimel in 2 tries, the key is yours.
Oh, come on. You know I can't. Ugh.
A pity. Spin again. I see you need to practice your dreidel spinning.
You can practice.
You get 2 more spins.
Starbucks logo come to life? That's funny. Finally.
Impressive. The key to Nelly's room is yours.
Yeah, get the hell out of here. Are they the same, by the way? I guess not.
When the Greek Syrian king Antiochus IV ruled over Judea in 168 BCE, he made it against the law to practice Judaism, to learn Torah, to keep kosher, to observe Shabbat, to perform circumcisions. Some Jews continued to observe in secret, knowing that Greek soldiers might kill them if they were caught.
Kill them!
Abba, why are we doing this if it's so dangerous?
The Greeks are ruled by a madman, Tamar. We can't let him decide whether or not we stay Jewish.
Aryeh, are you sure no one's coming?
Greek soldiers usually ride on horseback. It's all quiet, for now.
Aryeh, has the sun set yet?
Almost. Another few minutes, Abba.
What are they doing?
Aryeh, we're waiting. Come in and join us.
Be right there. I just need to lean some branches over the opening of the cave.
Let's give her a little wine, dear. If she cries, we might be found. Ema, did I bring my prayer book? It's in the basket, back in the corner.
What basket?
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Interesting.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
I guess it was about life and death, Mark.
Now don't be scared, little darling. The Shabbat angels are protecting you.
I may look like a cat, but I'm really a scapegoat.
Aryeh, are you sure no one's coming?
Greek soldiers usually ride on horseback. It's all quiet.
Greek soldiers
now.
usually ride on horseback.
Of course! You want the secret password to get into Nelly's room.
So answer this. Antiochus called himself Epiphanes, the Greek word for living God. Some people called him Epimanes, the Greek word for what?
Sleepy. Grumpy.
Crazy.
Well, I guess crazy, but I have no idea.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Right! The secret password is crazy.
Let's go see him.
Ah, you want to know more about the rule of Antiochus IV? It's a very sad story. A famous story is told in the book of Maccabees and in the Talmud of a woman named Hannah who had 7 sons. Antiochus called them before him and, depending on which version of the story is told, demanded that they bow before a Greek idol or eat pig in the king's presence.
You can tell me what happened?
Each son in turn refused to obey Antiochus. While many Jews bowed and sacrificed to Greek gods when forced to by Greek soldiers, Hannah and her sons chose to die rather than violate their faith.
What?
Hannah and her sons were Jewish martyrs who died rather than give up their Judaism.
Sorry.
In Hebrew, that's called Kiddush Hashem.
Did you say more about this, or?
A famous story.
No, you said
Each
that.
son in turn
Oh,
refused to obey.
We got it.
So, you think you know what a Hasid is? In the Hanukkah story, Jews who upheld Jewish tradition and opposed Greek ways were called Hasidim, the pious ones. They look nothing like the followers of European rabbis whom we think of today when we hear the word Hasidim. When Antiochus began outlawing
I didn't realize
Jewish
you can click multiple
practices,
times on these things.
burning Torah scrolls, and forcing Jews to offer sacrifices
Oh, well.
to Greek gods, many Hasidim fled and lived in caves in the hills around Jerusalem. One Saturday, the Greeks were able to kill 1,000 Hasidim
Oh, no.
who were hiding in a cave because they refused to fight back on the Sabbath. Because of tragedies like this, the Maccabees believed in setting aside the laws of the Sabbath in order to defend themselves and save lives.
That's a good idea.
So, you think you know what a Hasid...
Antiochus IV established Jerusalem as a Greek city and made its Jews citizens of Antioch, his Syrian capital. He set up a Greek altar in the temple in Jerusalem, and on the 25th day of Kislev, in the year 168 BCE,
Yeah.
he ordered the first sacrifices to be brought to the Greek god Zeus. These sacrifices also paid honor to Antiochus, who is called Antiochus Epiphanes, which means Antiochus the Magnificent or Antiochus the Living God.
Do you have more to say about this, or just like, I guess not. Okay. So before we miss some of the stuff that he said, but we're not going to go back to hear it.
It's locked. Don't you get it? Ah, you've got the gold key.
Now that's what I call a password.
Come on in. I see you visited Crystal the fortune teller. Maybe her crystal dreidel will tell us if she's the one who did it. Back at the scene of the crime. I'm sure we've missed something. Look for new clues, and don't forget to review any old ones.
We looked at all this stuff before.
Loose change. Must be the professor's. He always likes to give out Hanukkah gelt.
Professor, Groucho Cat here. Wanted to catch a lecture on Hasmonean oil lamps. Heard it was enlightening. Maybe next time. Crystal, the fortune teller, predicted the Maccabees' victory.
Oh.
The mat is wet, but that's not surprising. The professor bathes in his pond each day of Hanukkah before coming in to light the menorah.
Professor bathes in his pond? Okay. What the hell?
Humor in the Book of Maccabees. This seems a little light for our professor.
One sec. I mean, I want to look at the same clues again. I'm just going to leave. The last time we come back, there'll be some new thing, I'm sure.
You have 2 more suspects to check out. See you back at my room. We'll solve this one yet.
In a small village called Modi'in, not far from Jerusalem, Greek soldiers put up a statue of the Greek god Zeus and forced the Jews to bring sacrifices to it. The leader of a priestly family, Mattathias, refused to make a sacrifice and started the revolt against the Greeks.
Heard about this.
Hey Zeus, what makes you think that we Jews are your servants?
Did you see that, Harry?
Boy, my kids have got to hear about this one.
Okay. I think this guy's not going to like that too much. He didn't say anything, though.
Hey, Mo! These Greek soldiers keep mooching grapes off of me.
Go fight City Hall, Harry.
Was there 3 Stooges? Bo, Harry, and was it Curly?
Abba, there are too many soldiers around. You have to do what they say.
Yonatan, I'd rather fight them all than break God's law.
Hey, Harry, you think the new statue's good for business?
I don't know, Mo. It's all Greek to me.
Oh.
Abba, I'll help you fight the Greek soldiers if you need me.
Better get all your brothers here, Yonatan, especially Judah. Anyone who believes in God, follow me to the hills!
I'm with you.
Me too. This man's behavior is simply revolting.
Hey Zeus, what makes you think that we Jews are your servants?
Oh, we got that alright.
Did you see that, Harry?
Boy, my kids have got to hear about this one.
Of course. You want the secret password to get into Nearly's room. So answer this. Mattathias and his 5 sons were called by different names. Which were they not called?
Chashmonaim.
Kohanim.
Maccabim.
Melachafonim.
So, Malafafoni means cucumbers in Hebrew.
Melachafonim.
They were not called that. That's sort of funny.
Right. They were not called cucumbers. The secret password is Melachafonim.
That's pretty funny. Click on this dude.
Aha! So you want to know more about the beginning of the Maccabees revolt? I'll tell you everything I know.
Which isn't much.
Here's a family portrait of Mattathias and his 5 sons, Yochanan, Simon, Judah, Eleazar, and Jonathan. Mattathias was a Kohen, a member of the priestly line.
A Kohen?
From Beit Hashmon.
This dude definitely
the
sounds like he's from
Hasmonean
South
family.
Africa or something.
He began the revolt against the Greeks, but died soon after the revolt began, passing the command to his son Judah and Simon. Yochanan was the oldest son. He died in battle against the Greeks early on in the revolt. Simon was the second son, and was appointed by his father to serve as Judah's counselor. Later, when Simon was the last living Maccabee brother, he became the high priest in Jerusalem and established the Hasmonean or Hashmonai dynasty.
Became king too, did
Judah Maccabee was the middle son. He was appointed by his father to lead the fight against the Greeks, and later he recaptured and dedicated the temple in Jerusalem. Eleazar was the second youngest son. In one battle, he saw an elephant in royal armor among the enemy troops, and thinking the king was riding on top, he stabbed the elephant. The dying elephant fell on Eleazar and crushed him.
What a mistake.
Jonathan was the youngest son. He led the revolt after Judah died, and later became the high priest in Jerusalem.
That's it, right?
Here's a family portrait of
See what this is.
Everyone knows that Mattathias' son Judah was called Maccabee. But where did he get this nickname? Some think that Maccabee comes from the Hebrew word makab, which means hammer, and that Judah got this name because of his smashing military skills. The name Maccabee is also made up of the first letters of the phrase Mi kamocha be'elim Hashem, who is like you among the mighty, O Lord. Judah is said to have used this phrase as a motto because he saw his strength as coming from God. Everyone knows that Mattathias' Modi'in, the hometown of Mattathias and the Maccabees, is in
I learned so
green,
much today, guys.
sitting between Jerusalem, the gold, and Tel Aviv, the blue. Today in Modi'in, you can visit ancient caves where the Maccabees are buried and see a huge modern city built near the historic site.
I've been there. It's a pretty nice city, actually. Alright, let's split here.
It's locked. Don't you get it?
Oh, it's the lock control.
Hey, what are you staring at? You never seen a lock control? Man, I love lockers. I live for lockers. Wait a minute. That was my last locker. I need more lockers. More lockers.
It's like a picture of French fries on this wall.
Well, you don't expect me to make them, do you?
I don't know.
A potato. Very important for potato latkes. Give me another one! Can't leave a peeled potato sitting around, you know. It turns rotten and ugly like me. Another one!
A potato or?
Make sure to sop up the water that comes out of the potatoes. Otherwise, latke soup. Another one. 4 potatoes? Enough already! You think potatoes grow on trees? This isn't baseball, you know. You don't have to hit the egg that hard. Try another one. An onion? Anybody got a Kleenex out there? Ketchup? What are you, crazy? Chocolate? Wait a minute. Did you take that out of my cupboard? Salt? Why not? Put a sprinkle in. Once I dumped a whole jar of flour on my head. I looked like a Latka ghost. More flour!
What flour?
Enough flour! Gotta save it for cookies, pies, cakes, stuff like that. You gonna wait for it to mix itself? Come on, stir it! Well, you don't expect me to make them, do you?
I hope this game doesn't crash all of a sudden, because I didn't save it or anything this whole time. And there's no way to save it as far as I know. Actually, I think there is a way to save it. Maybe I should save the game. I don't know if, I'm not sure. Imagine it crashed all of a sudden. Like, that would be really bad. How do I stirred it, didn't I? So how do I don't know. Let's just kind of try to get this key thing.
So, you want the key to Nerly's room? Well, you should have said so in the first place. Pick any 2 ingredients. Maybe the key's hiding behind one of them.
Good luck there.
Big deal. You got lucky. You got a key to Nerly's room.
Okay.
Ah, you've got the gold key.
What's make that noise? It's like a growl.
Now that's what I call a password.
Come on in. I see you visited the Latka troll. He sure has bad manners. But would he take something of the professor's?
Maybe.
Back at the scene of the crime. I'm sure we've missed
Only one more
something.
suspect.
Look for new clues, and don't forget to review any old ones.
What have I not clicked on so far?
Latka Troll flunked the only cooking course he ever took.
How to win at Dreidel. The professor is not the competitive sort.
It's like the books can implicate everybody, basically.
Here, no evil.
What's this?
Aha! Oil on the cloth. But it doesn't smell like the professor's historic oil, does it? It smells like cheap hair oil.
Cheap hair oil. I think it's the Latka troll, but I'm not sure. Let's go to the next.
You have one last suspect to check out. Keep at it, and when we meet again, you can tell me who you think did it.
What if I don't know? So I just save the game. I don't want to stop. I feel like that's gonna. I'm afraid what that's gonna do. So let's keep going.
The Maccabees, under Judah's leadership, fought the Greeks in the hills around Jerusalem. Though their army was small and they had few weapons, the Maccabees surprised the Greeks with some major victories.
Also wonder, like, by the way, if it's a different, like, villain every time or the same one or what.
They've got to be around here somewhere.
I don't see them.
How do you steer these things anyway?
Men, we are fighting for our lives and our faith. If any of you want to turn back, do it now.
Just kidding, Judah.
That's funny.
Oy.
Look at all the weapons they have. I hope God is on our side.
Trust me.
Okay.
The Greeks have us outnumbered, but remember, we know every inch of this land, and they don't.
Where in Zeus's name is Jerusalem anyway?
We'll hide in these hills, and when they're under us, I'll lead the attack. That's why they call me Judah the Hammer.
It's like the, what's that movie with the hammer? With Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog? That's
You
what it
will
was.
prevail by spirit alone. And a couple of well-aimed arrows.
Men, we are fighting for our lives and our faith. If any of you want to turn back, do it now.
Just kidding, Judah.
Of course! You want the secret password to get into Nearly's room. So answer this. The Maccabees surprised the Greeks by hiding in the hills near Jerusalem and ambushing Greek forces. Which hills were they?
Judean hills.
Beverly Hills.
Mount Olympus.
Obviously Judean Hills.
Judean hills.
Right. The secret password is Judean Hills.
Let's go visit him the last time.
You want to know more about the bravery of the Maccabees? That's just part of the story.
Why is there cheese?
Why cheese? Because on Hanukkah, we remember a heroine of an earlier time named Judith. When the Assyrian king Nebuchadnezzar was trying to take over Judea, he sent his general Holofernes to march on Jerusalem. On his way, in a small village called Bethulia, he met a woman named Judith, who fed him salty cheese to make him thirsty. To quench his thirst, Judith then gave him lots and lots of wine, which made him fall asleep. She chopped his head off, which caused Holofernes' troops to run away in panic, ending the siege on her village. Because of this tale of Judith's heroism, which some say was told to the Maccabee soldiers to encourage them in their fight against the Greeks, some Jews eat cheese and dairy products on Hanukkah.
I didn't know that. I don't do that.
In Israel, the name Maccabi in Hebrew, stands for victory. Israel's legendary basketball team is called Maccabi Tel Aviv. The Olympic Games, held in Israel every 4 years for Jewish athletes from around the world, are called, you guessed it, the Maccabiyah. Funny how something invented by the Greeks is now named after the Maccabees. Unfortunately, in its short history, the tiny modern state of Israel has had to fight several wars of self-defense. Young Israeli soldiers, men and women, have been called upon to follow in the footsteps of the Maccabees.
Let's see what this book says.
Here's where the Maccabees fought. Blue is Judah Maccabee's first important victory, where he captured the sword of the Greek military governor Apollonius. Red is Judah's second major victory, where he defeated the Greek commander Seron at Beit Horon. Green is Judah's third and most surprising victory, where Judah staged a night attack against the general Gorgias at Emmaus. Brown is Judah's victory over the forces of General Lysias at Beit Sur, which finally opened the road to Jerusalem. Gold is Jerusalem, where Judah and his troops reclaimed the temple.
First, like, green was the third and most surprising battle of Judah, where he defeated the Roman general Gorgias, and then blah blah blah. And the Browns. Wait a second. Did somebody poop on my map again? That would be funny, but that's how I'll make the game if I made it. But anyway. Alright.
It's locked. Don't you get it?
Now it's the last guy here.
Oh me, oh my. I'm Bamba, and I don't know which is worse. Fighting the Maccabees or standing on this tightrope. Whoa! Oh. If you can guess which Hebrew letter goes into the Chanukah word next to me, maybe I won't fall after all.
That would be a miracle.
That was like Hangman?
Oh, and I think there's a library way down there, if you want to look up any Hanukkah words.
Huh? It's like Hangman? I'm really confused here.
Hey, thank God you got one.
Oh, it's probably Chanukah. You want to make him fall? Alright.
Ayin. That letter's not in the word. Hey. Nope. Tzadi. Oh me, oh my. Koof. Oh no. Reish. Good try.
What the hell? You got launched into space? Alright, good call, Mark. What the hell was that?
The word was leviva. Hey, click on my laundry if you want to play again.
I would have gotten it wrong anyway. I thought it was Chanukah, but it wasn't.
Oh well, let's try it again.
The same word?
Hey, that letter's not in the
Oh,
word.
it's only a 4-letter word this time. Uh-oh.
Shin. Nope. Lamed. Thank God you got one.
I have no idea what it is, though.
Vav. Thank God you got one.
I don't know. I only got like 3 more bad guesses. What the hell is it? Oh, maybe Gadol.
Gimel. Thank God you got one.
Okay. Hey, Rachel.
Dalit.
He's big.
You did it! The word is gadol. Gadol means great. The words on the dreidel are Nes gadol haya sham. A great miracle happened there. If you want to play again, click on my laundry.
Now, how about I get the key now?
Oh my. You want the key to Nerly's room? Okay. If you can spell the word kad, jar in Hebrew, you'll earn yourself a key. I think.
Luckily, I could do that.
Way to go! You got the key to Nerly's room.
Okay. Let's go into her room now.
Ah, you've got the gold key.
Now that's what I call a password.
Come on in. I see you visited Bamba the elephant. Her real cowardly sort, right? But you never know. Now it's finally time to solve this mystery. Go to the scene of the crime and check it out one last time, carefully.
Okay, here we go.
Take your time. You can go back over all the clues by clicking more than once. Whenever you're ready to solve the mystery, come back into my room.
Bamba the elephant is afraid of mice.
Famous Hanukkah monologues. The professor's never been a fan of the theater.
Okay, there must be some new clue here.
50 ways to love your latkes. The professor hates to cook.
Oh, so it's always this, that changes every time.
Say, I must have the wrong number.
Okay. Alright, get out of here. I was expecting to release one more clue.
Now, if the window was shut and opened from the outside, that would require a lot of muscle. Aha! A footprint! No, wait, a handprint! Why would someone be walking on their hands?
I mean, you think it's made of the elephant, but elephants' handprints don't look like that.
The mat is wet, but that's not surprising. The professor bathes in his pond each day of Hanukkah before coming in to light the menorah. Aha! Someone's fingerprints on the glass. but very faint. Maybe they were wearing a glove.
Why can't they, like, Marcus, it's the very end. You can't go now. We're about to figure out who stole Hanukkah. You can't leave now. Wait, you gotta wait like 2 more minutes, man. What was I about to... You stole it? I did that already, sorry.
A footprint. No, wait. A handprint. Why would someone be walking on their hands?
It's too bad I can't analyze the fingerprints. Hey, always asleep.
Aha! Oil on the cloth. But it doesn't smell like the professor's historic oil, does it? It smells like cheap hair oil.
It smells like a fart.
Loose change. Must be the professor's. He always likes to give out Hanukkah gelt.
Is there like one more clue somewhere? I think there should be. Every other time. Oh, here we go.
Look what you found. A scrap of music paper.
Ooh.
I'm sure that was Aura Star. She and the Candle Sisters were rehearsing here, and what a sound. She's cool. She didn't take the jar.
Oh, this guy just told me, just to give me information.
Seeing no evil.
Look what you found. A scrap of music paper.
I'm sure that was Aura Star. She and the Candle Sisters were rehearsing here, and what a sound. She's cool. She didn't take the jar.
Alright, so she didn't take it according to this head guy. Alright, I don't know. I mean, who's wearing gloves? I guess anybody could wear gloves. It has to be somebody very strong who walked on their hands. That's the only real clues we have, I think.
Now's the big moment. Bring up the picture of whoever you think did it and click on it.
Why would he walk on his hands? I guess he could.
Crystal, the fortune teller.
Well, she doesn't even have freaking hands.
The Latke troll.
I mean, I didn't see his feet. I would guess him because he's very strong and... But he has 4 fingers. He has 4 fingers only, right? That hand had 5, so it can't be him.
Bomba, the warrior elephant.
This definitely can't be a handprint or fingerprints. Right, he doesn't have enough fingers. I agree.
Schlemiel, the temple repairman.
Maybe this putz.
Mademoiselle Menorah.
She didn't have hands at all.
Aura Star of the Candle Sisters.
No, they said it wasn't her.
Groucho Cat. Now there's a sneaky one.
We didn't even interview. We didn't meet him. We didn't interview him or anything. But he's not strong. He couldn't lift the window if he requires strength.
Narciso, the Greek statue.
I think they only have 4 fingers. I think it's a mistake. So I don't know.
Crystal, the fortune teller. The Latke troll. Bomba, the warrior elephant.
None of them were gloves.
Schlemiel, the temple repairman.
It's either him. No, yeah, he would walk on his hands. I'm gonna guess.
Bomba, the warrior elephant.
I'm gonna get the Latke
troll. The
Latke
troll.
But what the hell do I know, honestly? Here we go. Let's see. The parents retarded. His name was Schlemiel.
Me? What? Are you crazy? But while you're here, I need more latkes!
Even the best detectives make mistakes. You have one more try, and you can always return to the scene of the crime first.
Schlemiel, Schlemazel, yeah, Hassan Pfeffer Incorporated. Man, I'm gonna blow this game. This is not fair. How come this thing didn't show up again?
Look what you found. A scrap of music paper.
I'm sure that was Aura Star. She and the Candle Sisters were rehearsing here, and what a sound. She's cool. She didn't take the jar.
Aha! Oil on the cloth. But it doesn't smell like the professor's historic oil, does it? It smells like cheap hair oil.
Cheap hair oil. Yeah, Shabir Schmazel. Cheap. So wait, somebody has used cheap hair oil. I didn't think about that one.
Aha! A footprint. No, wait. A handprint. Why would someone be walking on their hands?
I don't know. Why would they walk on their hands?
Uh-huh. Someone's fingerprints on the glass, but very faint. Maybe they were wearing a glove.
This one only has 3 fingers and a thumb.
Now, if the window was shut and open
But
from
the
the
elephant
outside,
doesn't have
that would require
a
a
handprint
lot of
like this.
muscle. Now's the big moment. Bring up the picture of whoever you think did it and click on it.
This is a freaking statue. Maybe he did it. I don't know. Does he looks like he's greasing his hair? Maybe.
Crystal, the fortune teller.
It can't be her.
The Latke troll.
He didn't even have any hair. That was a mistake for me to pick him.
Bomba, the warrior elephant.
Again, that doesn't have handprints.
Shlemiel, the temple repairman.
Does this dude have hair? I can't even see from this picture. He has a pencil in his hair. I think he has some hair. He might wear gloves because he's a worker.
Mademoiselle Menorah, or a star of the Candle Sisters.
They said it was not her. She didn't take it. Plus she's not strong.
Groucho Cat. Now there's a sneaky one.
I don't know how to save the game. That's the problem.
The Greek statue.
All right, so it has to be either him or the Shlemiel. I'm gonna say Shlemiel, and if I'm wrong, I'm just be pissed off.
Crystal, the fortune teller. The Latke troll. Bomba, the warrior elephant. Shlemiel, the temple repairman.
No, not me. But have you seen my glasses anywhere?
Bullshit, it wasn't you.
Good try, but I think I'd better help you solve the mystery. Narciso must have used his exceptional strength to open the window from the outside. When he saw that the professor was sleeping, he probably flashed his phony smile.
I knew it was one of those two.
Since he has no legs, he walked on his hands toward the famous jar.
Oh,
when he
come
passed the mirror,
on!
he just had to flip over to admire himself and smooth down his hair. That's when the lights went out.
Bullshit!
With hair oil on his fingers, he groped for the jar, tucked it under his armpit, and walked back across the room on his hands, leaving quickly through the same window he came in through.
Congratulations! You've solved the mystery!
No, I didn't!
Wait a minute!
Exactly! How much do he has no legs? They didn't show that! I thought he's standing behind a column! Number 1. Number 2, he's made of stone! How can he have grease in his freaking hair? He's made of stone! That makes no sense! Yeah, right! How did I know he has no legs? Exactly! What the hell? Yeah, there's a save game menu here, I know. It makes no difference anyway, because they said congratulations, you solved it, so I'm sure that's just what goes right there anyway. Oh my god. It's not anti-Semitic, stop it. What's the credits? Is that the whole credits? Supported by the Joint Program of Jewish Education of the Jewish Agency for Israel. Danny Powler is the guy that wrote this. So it was an adventure game basically, but I call bullshit on that puzzle. I'm sorry. So this has been Who Stole Hanukkah, the great interactive mystery game. Yeah, happy Hanukkah to you too, Rachel. And to obtain copies of the interactive Haggadah, call this number that I'm sure doesn't work because it's from 1997. But yeah, that was Who Stole Hanukkah. Even though it wasn't fair, it was BS. It was still an interesting game, and like I said in the beginning, or like someone said on Twitch, I think, who knew there's a Hanukkah game out there as opposed to the 500 million Christmas games that exist. So anyway, guys, this was cool, even though it wasn't fair. Gamers Grotto says that was yes. The mystery is which moron wrote this game. Well, we just found out that's Danny Fowler. So he's the moron who wrote the game. Thank you everyone who was here today. I'm going to call it the names, but if you're watching this after the fact, first of all, make sure you subscribe and like and comment and let me know what you think. But thank you to Nick Gamer, the Adventure Game Geek who was here before, to Gamer's Grotto, to Always Asleep, to Mark W. and Rob Bob Present. Check out his channels. Check out the Gamer's Grotto's channel. And thank you to Rachel, and thank you to Jay Feldhammer as well. And thank you to all the lurkers. Mark says, cool, thanks for the streams, dude. Despite the crappy puzzle, I did learn a thing or two about Jewish history. That is great. By the way, I guess you can play the whole game in Russian, too. That's an option. Like, look at this.
Начинаем новую игру. Как-то ночью.
I mean, I'm not doing that, but it's actually in 5 languages, which is pretty impressive also. So, if you ever get a chance to find this game, Who Stole Hanukkah, you can either play it, or you can just watch the stream, and you'll probably get the idea. But it definitely was the most educational game I think we've ever played on this channel. And it was a Hanukkah game, so happy Hanukkah, everybody. 8th night of Hanukkah tonight, or if you're in Israel, it's the 8th day of Hanukkah. Hanukkah, Jay Fellers, is a holiday that celebrates Israel and Zionism. That's not really what it is. It happens to be in Israel, but it doesn't celebrate Zionism per se. It's a holiday that celebrates a couple things. One is like maintaining your culture and not assimilating completely into other cultures. It celebrates freedom of religion, and it celebrates light, and it celebrates miracles. So that's how I would characterize it. Gamers Grouse, don't forget tomorrow's podcast. I would also thank you for the great stream. Thank you very much. Have a great night, everybody. We'll do this again real soon, but for now, peace out. Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, everybody, and have a good night. Bye-bye, everybody.